I don't know what to say. Have you found yourself saying those words when it comes to video marketing? If so, then this episode is definitely up your alley. Hey guys, Chris Chavez here with ChavezCreative Company. I hope you're having a great day. I'm rocking my new hat. I am a Nashville Predators fan, but you know, I live in Seattle. I gotta support the local team. Plus, I love hockey, so it's kind of cool that we have a hockey team now. So, there's that. Now, not knowing what to say is a very valid concern, especially when you're just starting out. You're learning the processes, you're learning about your own business. You can make one video, but how do you take that momentum and continue it on and continue a specific series and just diving into the things that you want your audience to know? Where does the inspiration come from? How do you do it? That's what we're talking about today. And I wanted to really go over this topic because it's something that's very much needed. It's a topic that, like I said, if you're starting out for the first time, you just need a little inspiration, a little insight into how to create these content, how to create these videos each week. So where do we start? Well, we first start with centering your videos around story and not the sales. Now, I've talked about this briefly in some previous videos, but I wanted to dive a little bit more in depth into it, and especially because this fits so perfectly with today's topic. It's exactly what you need to think about. It's something that needs to be ingrained in your brain. It's not the sales. It's not the sales. It's not the sales, it's the story. I mean, there are mass amounts of people out there trying to get you to buy something, right? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you see their ads, you see what they promise. They're gonna offer you something that's gonna be the best thing. It's going to bring the house down. It's gonna solve all your problems, right? Now, they create a ton of content all the time, but the reason why some of them aren't getting any traction, the reason why all their content is the same is because they're not focusing on the stories. They're specifically just on sales. So when they're sitting there drafting their content for their next video, every video is almost the same. They just explain it a little different each time. It's the same, it's mundane, it's not gonna get the point across, it's not personal. Do you see where this is going? So let's say you already have one video under your belt and you're working on the next one, but you don't know where to go. Think about it more in terms of storytelling and not like a school assignment. You know what I mean? Not just like a bunch of details, here you go, give me my grade. Show, don't tell. Say that again, show, don't tell. I've said this before and I will say it as much as I possibly can because it's the truth, especially when it comes to video. Let me give you an example. So a few weeks ago, I did a video explaining my love for video content, specifically in the uniqueness when it comes to video marketing. If you haven't seen the video, click on the card above. It's a pretty fun video. And in that video, I showcased why and how the uniqueness can help transform your message from something good into something great, just basically based on changing up the location or what you wear. But I'm showing you these things in the video, not telling them. And how I came up with that, let me explain. I was thinking about what the next video was gonna be for that week. And I was sitting around, looking around in my apartment, and I was looking at each aspect of my apartment. And what I saw was a different video here talking about something that's on my wall, a different video in my kitchen talking about something I'm cooking, a different video, do you see what I mean? All these different locations in my apartment or in my community where I am are all specific videos. And that's where the light bulb came in. I was like, wow, this is really unique that I can film 5, 6, 7 different videos in one spot. And that's what stemmed that video. So do you see where I'm getting at? It doesn't matter what your business offers. It doesn't matter what your business is. You can always create a story based around the things that you offer. Let's give another example. Let's say you're in the music business, right? You're in the business of making guitars and you have a new model that you want to showcase, but you don't know how to showcase it. So here's how you can make 2 videos with that subject. Number 1, show the old guitar. Show them what it looks like so that they can remember what the old model looked like and then play it. The reason why you're playing it is because that's the main reason why people are going to your website or going to your Instagram shop, because they audibly need to hear that guitar. That's what's going to drive them to buy it. And the last part of the first video, then you talk about the details within that older guitar. Second video, do the same thing. Start with the brand new guitar, show the brand new model, the new body, the new neck of the guitar, the new strings, and play it as well. Let them hear the difference in the way that this guitar sounds as opposed to the older model. And then close it out by doing the exact same thing. Here are the new upgrades to this guitar. Here's what we've added. So what you have done is you have created 2 different videos that help audibly explain and express how the old guitar sounds from the new guitar. If you just did one video that talked about all the details of that old guitar and the new details of the new guitar, it's too much information. It is way too much information. They're going to get overloaded and they're not going to hear that sound. They're not going to physically go back and watch both videos and be like, okay, I like the way that this old one sounds, but I love the way that this new one looks. You can give them the option because you gave them an audible sensation. You let their ears decide if they want to purchase what guitar. The number one reason why you get a creative block when it comes to creating your content is because you overthink your content. You overthink your message and you undervalue the things that you know you can bring. You have zero complications talking about what you do for a living if we're hanging out having coffee. And that's what you need to do. You need to take the confidence that you have when having just normal conversations and apply that to the videos that you're creating. Because think about it. If I asked you multiple questions about your business when we're having coffee, bam, 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 you're gonna answer all these things, right? You're gonna give me a little story, a brief little synopsis on all these questions. What is that? Those are 4 or 5 different videos that you just created. Think simple. Do not overcomplicate things. And guys, that's what I want to talk about today. Don't overcomplicate it. Think in story form, not sales. Think of story. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna find yourself creating valuable content that you have had all this time. You just didn't know how to get it from here and to show it there. Center your videos around storytelling. Don't overcomplicate your message and simply have fun with what you're doing. Make a fun video. Personality and humor drive a video 10 times more than these crazy details. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here with a clown makeup and, talk about video marketing. That's a little different, but you know what I mean. And seriously guys, just have the confidence because you have all the knowledge in the world in the field that you're in. It's just, again, overcomplicating the message, overthinking about, making the audience really believe that you know what you're saying. And in turn, you know what you're saying, you just don't know how to visually express it. And that's where creating these stories will help you in crafting video after video after video. And guys, I can't wait to see what you do. Have fun with the videos you create. Experiment, have fun with it. Because in the end, the content you create is always going to be valuable. But you need the confidence in yourself to keep that momentum going forward.